Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. Do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasha Allah. Call Haloyam La. Salah. Just got out of work. Call Haloyam La Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai by Shem Harakokodash for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. So, Brother Abaya coming at you with more quoted precepts. Scripture tells us that basically our time here on this earth is temporary. And, spiritually, when we pass, our spirit go back up to the Father. And we get judged to come back down on this earth and live out the judgment. The reason why I'm bringing out this topic is one of my favorite singers, bro. I'm talking about like an all time. Died today. Old buddy D'Angelo, man. Damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I understand the death process, the life and death process. So this is just a stop. It's not like forever, we stay gone for a few generations, and then we come back down. Now, as it pertains to this generation, I believe, in my spirit, this is the last generation. When I say the last generation, I'm talking about the last generation before Yahweh Shai makes his return, and we get the kingdom rolling, and we won't have to worry about death no more. And the crazy part about this, right? Every morning that I wake up, really, the word really stay on, like as far as an electronic device, almost constantly with me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm at work, 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to the word. If I'm going to bed, 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to the word. If I'm at the house chilling, maybe 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, I'm listening to the word. Really 8, 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to the word. I may listen to a part of a video and then watch some, and then listen to a part of a video and then scroll. But for the majority part, I'm always listening to the word. So this morning I wake up, in my regular routine and scroll on to a brother teaching, a brother of GMS teaching, and I scrolled on a brother out of South Carolina, or the elder out of South Carolina, or the elder out of South Carolina, and he was making a video epistle about how I want to say his aunt passed, and he went into certain scriptures. I want to say it was Isaiah 55. Well, basically going into the life and death process. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand it's temporary. This life is temporary, and once it's over with, it's over with. But it was just to me, when I heard the news of D'Angelo, the spirit instantly hit me like, oh, okay. So I could have checked out any video this morning, but the spirit had me go to the brother video that was speaking on the subject that later on would affect me. Right? I didn't know the singer, but like I said, he was one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? And I've had several loss of family just in this 1 year. In this 1 year, in so-called 2025, man, I want to say I done lost, I want to say about 5, 6, like, relatives. My grandma being one of them, right? cousins. So, like I said, I was already like, I felt the brother when he was speaking on what he was speaking on. And, you know, what happened later on just let me know the spirit dealing. Abba was prepping my spirit for, you know, what was to come. I'm assuming you're trying to get over. Okay. Right. Okay, get over there, brother. Right. So I'm saying all this to say, Abba Yahweh Shemi Hawashai is really prepping his people spiritually for times to come. Spiritually, the Lord is letting us know that He's dealing with us, man. And whatever is going to come our way, it ain't going to take us by surprise. He's going to spiritually prepare us for it. Now, the exact event we may not know. The exact timing of the event we may not know. But the Lord, He'll throw, it's like you ever seen like a cartoon or something where the character is falling from a high place and, you know, another character may throw a freaking sofa or something, you know, in the path to lighten up that load. It's still falling, but it ain't gonna hit as hard because, you know, that other character, well, the character in this instance, you know, of course, no disrespect to the Most High, how about you know, shot, but you know, it's the spirit. The spirit was prepping us. You know, the spirit stays preparing us for the hardships to come, right? Including like the video epistles, different subjects, different topics that the spirit brings out, and you know, it may sound like a broken record, but it's the Lord preparing our spirit. The Lord's, you know, basically setting up a cushion for us for when the time comes to us, or for us to righteously need, you know, that spirit of comfort. Not to say that we don't need it now, but it's one thing to get the understanding of the scriptures, you know, while you're not in the midst of something. Whole nother thing while you in the middle of it. When you in the middle of like drama, you in the middle of trauma, and the spirit come, you know, break you out what you need, man, it hit way different than you just, you know, scrolling on the scripture on a regular day. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I'm at the house, I'll listen to scripture, or I may study, then I'll watch something, or I may scroll. It's different doing that to being in the thick of something and the spirit preparing you with verses, with precepts, right? That's gonna touch your spirit to prep you for what's to come. That's a whole nother thing, right? And like I said, today was an example of just that. You know, I sure hate that, man. You know, music already sucks. Like, just being real. I'm a big you know, soul fan. I like soul music. You know, like I said, I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, and though in Birmingham, Alabama, a lot of people try to pretend like they don't listen to soul music. They listen to soul music, man. There's a whole vibe down here. But you know, you got the YNs that's into the head busting music, which is nonsense. But nevertheless, I don't foresee good music. I don't know where I don't know where it's coming from. So and that scripture too. All right, the music in this place is done. It's over with. He was like, in my mind, that was like the last dude that really gave a damn about music. Could play instruments, compose, sing, took it serious, you know. But hey, when the Lord say it's time, it's time. All right. So yeah, man. Take everything spiritually, man, and you can't lose. Make sure you watch everything spiritually, because a lot of times the Lord is preparing you for things to come. So with that, man, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai desire you were edified by this. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Harakakodash Shalom Yashal.